ADC and the Thresh. Usually taking something like the Glacial is way too squishy to ever survive a full-on burst from an Aphelios and Nautilus composition. But the Jinx is going to be the last pick for Ruler, and I've been very excited about this Jinx pick for patch 13.5. Has received a slight buff, I believe, to the W and the ultimate, where the ultimate is...
Sejuani, much more of a big deal than level 6 for the elites. Cube is just pushing up a little bit.
No
has
flash.
Got a decent ward. No flash, and has got a decent ward, but that ward is not going to be needed. There's going to be the equalizer going out just to try and clear the wave because he knows he is dead, and that's going to be first blood to 369.
I guess Cube just didn't expect Kanavi.
It means you do not have the priority in that bot side. And speaking of bot side priority,
they don't know.
Going to be thrown out. Oh, right between the sticks. The 3v2 for the moment. Here comes the Sejuani. Finally, the Nautilus goes down at the rate of supports. Neither one's going to go any further than that, but 1-for-1 in that big trade. As we can see, another big trade in a 1v1. As we can see, oh! Ho, ho, ho! You can see Strife thought he had it.
As he is so vulnerable to those ganks from both Missing and Kanavi. But we see another 3v3 in bot lane.
Yeah, we're going to see another 3v3. Missing flashes away as he does not get hit by the Glacial Prison. The Nautilus goes down. There's a TP coming out. That's going to be Knight joining the party. A little bit late to be
very, very thick, to say the least, for a Jinx. I believe 3 or 4 plates into his hands, and also 2-0 as that scoreline.
Really start to shine. But right now, Ruler, he's having a time of his life right now. Level ahead, all this gold, even getting rid of the minions as well to the tower.
Strife is also too scared to walk up to a Jinx.
Being started up. This is going to be a full 5v5. Equalizer just coming back off cooldown. No Glacial Prison. Southwind looking for a bit of a flank with the Hex Flash, and he may have found it. He will not get the kill onto his AD carry, but they get the Rift Herald themselves. Thresh goes down first, but look at Ruler. He's going to be able to put these rockets down so easily. Gets himself excited and can keep pushing forward and keep helping Knight get himself a kill. RA thought they had taken the Rift.
Ultimates, when they're online, these chokes for these major objectives get so dangerous for the side of JDG, but we need to remember you need to put it onto the ADC.
This is what these hyper carries have.
I mean, even the Lulu is also a very good pairing for one of these hyper carry ADCs, but Southwind has decided to go with the Nautilus.
God, Missing! He ain't missing no hooks on that one. That was fantastic. Really threatening getting her headbutt. And that's another tower confirmed here for JDG.
Maybe today's opposite.
Really 1v1 him right now, so he's happy to take the power into his own hands, push in this bot lane. There's another tower going over, and this is the JDG that we have been talking about since the start of the... I'm going to hold my breath. No, Diane's not going to try and go for the steal, but he's so exceptionally good. A great position, if I'm being totally honest on it. The 369 means that he gets 2 people on bot side and 2 ultimates. There's no threat in mid lane. Ruler has nothing against him. I mean, I don't know if LS will be happy about that, but they are going to get it regardless. And JDG... Making TP 369 back. They're going to get 2 inhibs.
At 20 minutes, they want to end the game by 21 or what? They do not care about the Baron. Ruler, he's going to get excited to start ordering some people, but he is saying what's going to happen to the rest of the team if they get Thresh hooked.
I don't know. All I know is they're going to try their absolute hardest. Missing is caught out. Missing is dead. There's one little bit they could definitely use. They did have to use a hell of a... Do you know what the craziest thing about this is? RA got the pick. RA got someone off of JDG. JDG get Baron. I don't understand this.
Even if Leon died to the Jinx rocket, but Rule on this Jinx is just an absolute tower menace, chowing down on all the objectives around the map. Now nearing a perfect game for the side.
That's going to be Knight coming back in just to try and take away this tower. They drop the equalizer down, but the Lantern covers Ruler. That means he can continue to put down damage, continue to put in work. They drop everything onto the Jinx, and it's not enough. Flash there by Leyen to dodge the rocket, but a double kill for Knight. Triple kill, I should say, for Knight. As maybe he wants himself a penta. It would be difficult underneath the laser beam of the fountain, but in 24 minutes, just a little bit less, JDG crush RA.
One day, Knight is going to get a penta, and I'm not sniffing on any copium as that resident Knight fangirl coming into 2023, but JDG ending the game at 23 minutes. Absolute dominating game 1 to take it away.
Yeah, it was just complete and utter control from
support. It's definitely going to be aggressive, and we're going to get absolute chaos in the first 5 minutes from the bottom lane. But I do want to talk about LeBlanc for patch 13.5, as she has received a slight change to her Q. I believe every time she uses her Q when it comes to executing a minion, she refunds that mana. So her laning phase has gotten a lot better, but just, yep, I'm expecting a lot of Moby boots coming online as Kanavi is hovering mid lane, no mana on Knight.
Well, they're pushing in, seeing if they can maybe catch Strife out, but they're going to get the chains to land, the flash, and he has been juked. Lien, though, maybe forced to use his flash now in a second. No, very confident knowing that he has...
Lien as well. It's going, well, this early game is a lot better compared to game 1, but I guess Knight just didn't expect the damage as he was already half HP. Kanavi looking for something more in top lane.
Yeah, he pops the ghost, but the Ignite's already ticking down. He is going to die. Honestly, that's a massive mistake, in my opinion, to Cube, because he got warned. There was...
I saw Lillian just face bump into the wall. Southland getting a bit caught out.
He has flash, but I don't think he's going to have anywhere to go. And that's going to be him going to Kanavi. Excuse me, to missing is now Kanavi. He's got himself a hook.
Into Knight and nearly died as a result.
Oh, flash hook. And let's see if we get your let's see if we can get your prediction. Let's go into the Kugel more and more gold.
Especially when you are in this matchup when it is Diego versus Italy. Once the enemy jump in again as Ruler, no flash for 3 seconds. He has it now.
Yeah, he does have it. He flashes away immediately, but I love that move there from Southwind. You get in range for the knock-up, then after they flash, you throw out the hook. Really well done there, and Lien gets himself a second kill. Might even look for a third. There's no ultimate here on missing, but got to be hitting those spheres. It's going to wait until this minion wave comes in, and he's just going to be able to try and donate this one over, you would imagine, over to Asum. Really nicely done there by RA, and they get themselves onto equal gold and equal kills. A good buffer of the hook there. I like that Southwind fully committed there with the ultimate as well, just to make sure he can maybe try and go for it. There's the flash, there's the kill. No! Strife gets himself flashed away. There's another hook landing. They will trade back mid laner for mid laner. Both junglers picking up kills, and it's Kanavi versus Lien in this game. Over the back, we can see Kanavi once more. Great flash from Lien. As there's a bit of a battle there. There's the ultimate coming out. Kanavi wants it, but he's tanking turret. He's not going to be able to get the heal away. And now Kanavi has to run.
Very close call to say the least. And both junglers get away. Missing.
Whoa. Missing is missing. He's gone to the gray screen, and now Kanavi's going to be shut down as well. There's 2 quick kills. What happened? Where did that even come from?
I'm assuming.
Definitely a much stronger position here for RA. Ruler is there. Maybe Kanavi could be around the side. Now missing. Gonna land a hook and says, you want to bully me? I'm gonna bully you. Lien is going to die. And that is just an overextension by Lien. He had done all the hard work, and then he throws. All of a sudden, he's absolutely ridiculously powerful. But you do have a... Actually, was it the missing die?
Missing is dead in the replay.
Missing died, yeah. Missing died, and that's why giving him a lot more priority of dealing with them. As there's a hook, it lands straight away onto Knight, and he is dead. That's all it takes, Kitty. One hook, one moment, and it changes the dynamic of a team fight. There is no team fight to be had. You will have the dragon spawning as a flash comes in. Good guy minion, and now that's how you really hook a champion. Having said that though, Strife moving forward, getting in so much more damage. 369 puts himself on top of Asum, who lets the feathers fly.
And it probably wasn't a blind hook. Maybe we saw it from a blue ward. Not dead.
Not dead just yet. Still trying to see if he can maybe get the smite down onto the or the kill onto the Gromp, get an extra little. Can it all come back into this one here? Mid lane's going to be put under siege and taken, but JDG don't want to let it go for free. There's level 13 Akali now, and there's a great belly bop. They've found their mark, and they will take down the bot lane. 2 swift kills. The solo laners combining so beautifully.
Knight had his eyes set onto Assume, not having that Zaya ultimate available for another 10 seconds on Cube though. This Cassandra 0, 1, and 0 currently. So hopefully we get to see. Does
not land, but they might have a little bit more of a fight to kind of deal with. Strife moving forward here, going to land the chain, and they're going to force the ultimate out, but they might be compromising themselves as Lien's not really got a place to go. They will trade back jungler for jungler. Strife will go down pretending to be the decoy. And now the perfect execution. They silence the Akali, but can they silence Ruler? The feathers fly as Cube looks for the Aphelios. As the Aphelios is just kind of continuing to move forward. Ruler is just pushing in, wants to get a little bit more, but the Infernum shall not do enough. There's the ultimate. He lands it and delivers himself straight into the Blitzcrank. Southwind thought he was doing himself a favor.
But once he came, I mean, he just kills everything.
He came, he saw, he conquered. Kanavi's not there. The Baron's not dead just yet. There he goes. Finally does go down. I thought maybe that Leanne would have been it. Yeah, snap back to reality. As JDG find themselves, find a contest around this dragon. Is there still a moment here? You land the Q.
Again?
Yep. Kanavi gets one, but you cannot flash away from missing. He will go down. Good ultimate to try and separate everybody away. Cube is just not tanky enough to deal with Ruler. And with 369 finding himself on the backside, goes into stasis to make sure that Strife will not be killing him off. The feathers come back as Knight's very, very low and will fall down. It looked exceptionally good for JDG, but RA is so low. They've got 369 and missing coming from base.
Oh, no, he's
Setwin's dead. Yeah, he gets caught out by the Q. Ruler is just grabbing JDG by the scruff of the neck and going, we are not losing this game. Never mind that. He gets caught out by Strife, who has to sacrifice his own life. The dragon finishes him off. 369 getting caught out here by Asum. A TP going to be coming in from
JDG Inferno. Lillian does look like he wants to contest this as Cube joins the fight.
Ooh, that's blocked the hook. Try and stop this one here. They're going to jump onto Asum, and Asum is going to die. They're going to get the resets now here for the Viego. Kanavi can put the feathers down, let them fly himself. Cube trying to just get away with the all-out. Southwind is sprinting, trying to see if he can maybe land a hook onto somebody as Leanne and Cube just running away as fast as they can. Missing hooks in to get a three-man knock-up with his ultimate. Misses the hook completely, but it doesn't matter. Kitty, it is chaos with 32 kills at 24.
Tons of damage as they look like they're going to get tier 2 tower in this mid lane.
Finally get that tier 2. So, you know, there's some cross-pollination between the regions. It's always good to see. Get it and confirm it. So that's going to be the dragon confirmed here. That's Soul Point Flash. For Flash, both the supports gaining the mid laners flash there because they're hooked, but Leanne can't escape that one. He doesn't have a stasis this time around. We see missing, going into stasis to make sure he doesn't die straight away. He will fall as Cube goes all out. The supports have been traded back to fight on two front, but the Aphelios has been killed off, and as has the Xayah. Both bot laners have been taken out in this fight. It's becoming all about these solo laners, but Kanavi was still inside of the Xayah. Kanavi still had access to all of those juicy stats. Cube is out on 2.5 items, so he's a little bit tankier to be able to try and deal with this out and getting jumped on here. The silence will come out, but it'll be eaten up by the Banshee's Veil.
They're doing Baron.
They are doing Baron right now. It's a two-man, and nobody's really kind of contesting it for the moment. This Baron could just be gone. It is! The spear comes over the side, but it's not going to do much for you. They're going to jump onto Cube, who is tanky. They get a hook onto Missing, but that just puts him in the prime position to get his ultimate up. The Akali is dead. Cube is still surviving. Finally goes down. Now the resets can come in. The Nidalee has gone down. Asum goes up to let the feathers fly as Southwind gets taken over by the Viego. Ruler
Scrappy, as we see RA once again entering the enemy jungle, and they were forced to back.
You can only just wait and see if anyone does overextend, but that's going to be the inhibitor broken open now on that top side. With Dragon up at a minute 40, that's the perfect inhibitor to have when you're looking for that. You got to try and maybe do something, but that's the Infernal Soul for free, and that's what I said earlier, is that the
JDG just going to focus down on this bottom tier 2 tower, as Knight pressures the mid lane with that Baron buff as well. JDG is playing extremely slow.
Keep pushing forward. Yep. G69 almost gets caught out, but he's just a distraction. He is just the diversion for the main mission coming out. There's the ultimate coming out, forcing Southwind down and out. We're going to see Asum go for a flash, but Ruler wants to trace him away. It's slow, it's steady. It's painful for RA as they can see their playoff hopes burning away.
The hook lands.
It does land, and Strife is dead. JDG, they were made to work for it in this game number 2, but it looks like they're going to be able to secure themselves the 2-0, keep themselves in that top 2 position in the LPL standings, and RA will be falling, and RA will be missing out on playoffs. Oh, they don't end! Oh my god, the quadra kill for Asum! How'd that even happen?
And enemy lines, they don't know.
Yep, blast cone, he's got a blast cone, and he's going. They know he's not there, and he's not been seen on vision just yet. Now they're pinging him. The TP's going to come out, but 369, do you have enough time? Do you have enough damage? 1 auto attack, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. That's all he needed. They even got the Baron on the side of JDG. It took a while, but they got themselves the kill. 369 ends the game.
48 kills, and JDG takes the series away with a 2-0 with Missing's parents also sitting in the crowd. Definitely very, very